Today we are going to test our flow-through water systems for total dissolved gases. And the meter that we are using today is made by Point4, and it's their total gas pressure meter. And it's very simple to use. When you turn it on, you want to make sure that you have it in the area that you're going to be testing for at least 10 minutes before you start testing. And that allows the meter to come to equilibrium with the current barometric pressure. So after 10 minutes in the area, you can go ahead and place the probe directly in the tank. And if there is adequate water flow in the tank, you can just lay the probe in and allow the water to pass by the probe. If there is more of a static type tank setup, you have to gently agitate the probe by moving it gently back and forth like so. So it normally only takes a minute or two in order to get an accurate reading. And after that amount of time, you can record the values. It is important to measure the total gas pressure in your water systems, because if you have supersaturation, then you can have a condition arise called gas bubble disease. And that is a condition that can quickly kill your fish and is not readily identifiable as an issue. Generally speaking, if you have a problem with your total gas pressure, it requires close inspection of your fish. And normally the appearance of small bubbles on the fins, around the eye and on the gill arches is present to indicate a supersaturation of gases is present in your water. Now normally when you take a total gas pressure reading, you want to determine what is your percent saturation of oxygen and nitrogen. Those two gases are important because they are the primary gases contained in our atmosphere. In order to determine the percent nitrogen of your total gas pressure, we also have to measure our percent saturation of oxygen. And you can see I have another probe here, an OxyGuard oxygen probe that I'm using to measure the percent saturation of oxygen in the water. So we can see here that right now we have a 92% saturation of oxygen, or 10.5 milligrams per liter, and our water temperature is 8.7 degrees. So a few minutes have passed and our reading is stabilized on our total gas pressure meter. We can see that our reading is 100% total gas pressure. That's a saturation. And our barometric pressure is 746 millimeters of mercury, sorry. We can now take our total gas pressure reading along with our percent saturation of oxygen and our temperature and determine what the percentage of nitrogen is in the water.